BookTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my August book haul slash stuff and makeup. I'm excited. Let's get started. This is going to be a little bit of a video. I went a little crazy on thrift books, and yeah, I wanted books even though I didn't need them. We all have this issue. I tend, and I think I've told you guys this before, I tend to purchase books between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m. And sometimes I forget that I've ordered books, especially if I don't get an email right away. And with these books in particular, all of the emails go to my teenage account, an account I made when I was like 15 or 16 on Hotmail, which is no longer available. So anything that I am signing up for, like restaurant apps or clothing stores that you need to sign up for stuff, I always put that generic email so that way all the junk goes there. And yeah, so I completely forgot that I had purchased all of these books at the beginning of August, and then they all started trickling in, and I was like, okay, now I have all of these books that I don't know anything about them. What I do is I find books that I am interested in, and then I put them onto my Goodreads, onto my, want to read TBR list. And then I'll either go onto Amazon, or before I would go onto Book Outlet, or I would go to Thrift Books, because those are the three main bookstores that I generally do online. And then I would just find books that was most recently put onto my want to reads list, and then I look for them, and if they have them, then I buy them. Now, because I'm so impulsive with books, like, ooh, that sounds good, I want to read it, all of these books aren't something that I've necessarily have seen other people reviewing, so I don't know a huge amount of information from them all. So I'll kind of like just go through them quickly. But before I get to the thrift books, I want to share with you a box that I received from my friend Gisela. She lives in Puerto Rico, and she has the most amazing coffee in Puerto Rico. I am super jealous. And so every once in a while, when she learns about new coffee, she will send it to me, and I die every time. Now, I've been waiting to open this box for a few days now. It has smelled like coffee in my room, and my husband and I keep smelling the box, and we're like, oh my God, when are you gonna make that video so we can drink the coffee? And I'm like, soon. So here's the sneaky peekies of the box, and yay. So let's get started. We first have a card. Let me open it and see if it's appropriate to read on camera. Oh, Gisela, I love that you write in cursive. Nobody writes in cursive anymore. I try to always write in cursive so that way it doesn't lose, its awesomeness. If you can't read cursive, you need to learn, because all the greats write in cursive. My grandma, Shakespeare, me, no. Just kidding, just kidding. All right. So it says, it is a pleasure to have contact with you again and have this trade. I am sending some coffee already known by you, but others are new for you. Let me know which one you like more. Sorry for the mistakes, but I am in a hurry to send you the package. I hope you don't have these books yet. The other items was made by a friend of mine. Hope you like it. They are stay around, say hi to your stay around? Like it, stay around. I don't know what the stay around means, but okay. Say hi to your wonderful family. Let me know what you like, and maybe I can find something typical from Puerto Rico. Hugs. Oh. 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 Look how much Gisela is amazing. I didn't even notice. So on the front, it has this little quill, but I didn't even notice the beautiful details of the ravens. And then, of course, girlfriends. How do you know me so well? Thank you so much for the card. All right, so let's get started. The first one we have here is Alto Grande, super premium coffee from Puerto Rico. It started in 1839. Ooh, this smells nice. I have not tried this one yet. Very much looking forward to it. We just typically go to Costco and buy the green bag, which is like the Kirkland brand, but it's supposed to be like Starbucks's house blend, and it's okay. I mean, that's what we drink every single day from, you know, our regular coffee pot, but I love specialty coffees. I'm pretty sure I've tasted this one, maybe. I think so. Cafe Loreno. This smells a little bit sweeter than the other one. Looking forward to it. And then, of course, this is my ultimate favorite coffee from Puerto Rico. I loved it so much when she first sent it to me that I went on to Amazon and bought 2 big bags of it, and it was like $14 for shipping and handling, which is crazy. But oh my god, it's like the best coffee ever. So I'm definitely looking forward to the other ones. Thank you. So excited. Okay, let's see what else we got. Ooh, have I tried this one yet? I can't remember. This one is called Lealtad Molido. Lealtad. Maybe. I can't smell this one. Nope. But yes, so much coffee. What's this? Hornofino Pan Cafe. Is this? Oh my gosh, this is more coffee in a zippy? Oh, wow. It says Don Pelo. That must be the is that the brand name? Maybe. Thank you very much. What else? Ooh. Oh, more. Oh, this is a different, okay. So Hornofino is the name brand, but the flavor is Don Pelo. And then this one is it TR35? Picachos? Oh, yes. Gosh, love it. And last one is Don Jose. Ooh, this one's strong. All right. And you did not have to send me books, but I absolutely appreciate it. And I love that they're wrapped and it's pink. It's my favorite color. All right, let's see what's inside here. So excited. And the first one is yes, The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mendel. This was on my most anticipated reads in my, was it my last video maybe? My adult video before, like the first one, I believe. I really liked her other book. Is it close? I'm sitting in front of all of my read books. Why can't I think of the book that she wrote? You know what I'm talking about. The one that came before this one. I'm definitely looking forward to this. People said that it is, her writing style is the same, so if you liked her previous book, then you'll like this one. And it's supposed to be, oh, Station 11, that's the title of the other book, which I absolutely loved. There's part 1, part 2, and part 3. I believe that this is also narrated by several different people, so there's multiple points of view. And yes, looking forward to it. Thank you so much. All right, the next book is God. It's Malorie. Oh, yes! This is the sequel to Bird Box by Josh Malerman. I cannot wait to read this. I am so excited. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. All right, and the next book in here is, yes, The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. I told you guys this in my most anticipated reads that I own a lot of her books and I've never read them, but the fact that this is set at a motel makes me really excited and I want to read it. So I might have to pick that one up very soon, like tomorrow. All right, and then the last thing here, it's very light. It feels super soft. It is not a book. Let's see what it is. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Look at it. How cute. It's a book envelope and it's got slippers on it. Tell your friend if this is what she made. Thank you so much. Look it. It protects your books and you can just throw it into a bag so that way, you know, the pages don't get bent or the book cover doesn't get ripped like the dust jacket. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you. I want to know how to make these. I don't have a sewing machine. I don't know how to sew, but they're so cool. And my friend Amy from Florida also made me one a year or two back, and so now I have two and I love them so much. Thank you again, Gisela. You are amazing. You always spoil me and I very much appreciate it, so thank you again. All right, on to the books that I've purchased, and then I have two books that were sent to me by, no, one book that was sent to me by an author, and then I have two makeup boxes that I want to share with you guys at the very end if you guys don't like makeup. So the first one I want to show you is this one. It's called The Sisters Grimm by Michael Buckley. This is a fairy tale detective series. I don't remember when I saw this, but I really like fairy tale stories. So I've read the Jasper Fforde crime series with fairy tale creatures in them, and they're like nursery crimes. That's what they was, nursery crime series. So whenever you have fairy tale creatures or children that are reading fairy tales and it has to do with mystery, I am always all about that. So this is the first one in the series, and I wanted to read it to my kids. Tomorrow we start school, which means that the summer is now over, and I'm going to go back into reading to my children every night as a bedtime routine. The whole summer I allowed them to stay up until 10, and so because they didn't really have, you know, a set, well, they did have a set bedtime, 10 is the bedtime, but because it's you know, like a weekend, I just didn't read all summer, but now we're going to go back and do that. Next, I was able to find Wolf by Mo Hayder. There is a whole series. This is the what's the series name? I don't know. I don't know what the series name is. I have Birdman, I have Wolf, I have Poppet, I have the second book. I can't think of what that title is. It doesn't have it all in here. Oh, here it is. So I have Birdman, I have Wolf, this is Wolf, I have Poppet, I have Gone, I have Treatment, but it's in a hardcover and I want them in this, you know, these baby chunky books. So if I can find it, it's the Jack Caffrey series. But I still need Ritual and Skin. in order to complete this series. Now this is a detective series, and again, I love detective books when you're reading from the detective's point of view. Those are my favorite because they're like kind of procedural, and I really like procedural books. So yes, looking forward to getting the rest of this series in these chunky little editions. I was happy because it had the picture on thrift books, and sometimes when you buy from thrift books, the picture doesn't match what you get, and I've written to the company, and they're like, I'm sorry, it doesn't mean that it will be that one. All you know is whether or not it's going to be a library edition, so there'll be plastic on it, a hardcover, or a paperback. So happy that it's what I was looking for. All right. Next, I purchased Perfect Days by Raphael Montes, and it says a twisted young medical student kidnaps the girl of his dreams and embarks on a dark and delirious road trip from Brazil's most celebrated young crime writer. It takes place in Rio de Janeiro, I think, and looking forward to that one. It's small, so it should be a quick read. Psychological thriller, yes. This one I think I have seen online. I know I had this on my most anticipated reads list a year or so back, and it's called What the Woods Keep by Katya de Becerra, maybe? This is a dark fantasy, mystery, and science fiction combined in this twisty story that will keep you mesmerized up to the final page. It says Hayden inherits her childhood home on the condition that she uncovers its dark secrets. I don't want to say anything more. I don't want to read anything more. I really enjoy books that are set in an inherited house where the owners have to solve some kind of mystery. Love those. All right, the next one I think is more recent. When did this one come out? No, where is the page that tells you that? Oh, yeah, this one came out last year. This is called Dreaming Darkly by Caitlyn Kittredge. Did I read something else by her? I think I did. It doesn't have her other books in here. Ooh, look at that chapter 1. Caitlyn, what did you write before? Ooh, she lives in a Massachusetts fixer-upper. It's an 1881 Victorian house that she's, that's so cool that she's fixing up. It's just black underneath the dust jacket. And yes, looking forward to this one. It says, I'd never been in these woods, only glimpsed them from the boat. Mom had left Darkhaven while she was pregnant, and I was born on the mainland. I'd never seen the island with my own eyes before today, but I was here somehow. I glanced around, seeing shattered stumps of trees and flattened black vegetation. It looked like a foot had come from the heavens and tried to crush me, only I was still here, standing by a flowing stream, the scent of moss and mud and broken pine boughs filling my nostrils. I turned back the way I'd ostensibly come and saw the body. I don't really know what that is. I'm glad it didn't spoil anything. We know that it's set on an island, and there is, you know, a house on the cover. You guys know my thing. That's what I like. All right. The next is called This Splintered Silence by Kayla Olson. 85 of us were left. Now there are 84. Maybe Dr. Safran was wrong. Maybe the virus latched onto all of us. Maybe it is simply smothering the second generation more slowly. Or maybe it has mutated. Super excited for that. It's fitting. It says this is first generation crew member on board, including her mother, the commander, was killed by a deadly virus. So this takes place on a spaceship, and I really like spaceship, like sci-fi books that have to do with viruses, because then it makes it more like horror based instead of like space opera-y. I don't really like space fighting and fantasy space stuff, although this, you know, technically is a fantasy because we don't live in outer space. But yeah, I like it when it's more towards the horror side, and so definitely looking forward to that one. And then we have Lie in Wait by Eric Rickstad. I do own his other book, The Silent Girls. I haven't read it yet, but I've been looking forward to it. And this one is slightly more chunky than his other book. This is also a murder mystery because that's pretty much all I buy and read. So yeah, looking forward to reading that one. It says it's set in the pastoral hamlet of Cannon, Vermont. A high-profile legal case shatters the town's sense of peace and community. Anger simmers, fear and prejudice awaken, old friends turn on each other, violence threatens. So when a young teenage girl is savagely murdered while babysitting at the house of the lead attorney in the case, Detective Sonja Test, if it's Sonja, do I say it as a J or a Y? Is it Sonja or Sonia? I don't know. Test believes the girl's murder and the divisive case must be linked. All right. Yep. Basically, I saw that he was writing a new book, and because I wanted to read his other book, this goes along with the I keep buying authors that I've never read before kind of thing. Let's ignore the fact that I'm lame. Let's continue. All right, the next one is called The Ruin. This is for fans of Tana French, and since I like Tana French, I thought, hey, if they are similar in their writing styles, I might like this one. This is by Dervla McTiernan. Excuse the noises from my son. He is playing Street Fighter. And I can't make him be quiet, so yes. All right. This is 20 years ago. Cormac Riley discovered the body of Hilaria Blake in her crumbling Georgian town or home. He's never forgotten the 2 children she left behind. All right. I don't want to read anymore. This is a murder mystery, obviously. Let's keep it secret. Let's keep it safe. No, I'm kidding. All right. The next book is called Looker. This is by Laura Sims. It's super skinny. It says, in this taunt arresting debut, a woman becomes fixated on her neighbor, the actress. Yeah. I hope it's like a stalkery kind of vibe. That will be really cool. It looks like there is no chapters. We just have the little asterisk sign. Yeah, so I think this might be a quick read. All right. Next, we have Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. I read her 13th tale years ago, I think back in 2014 or 2015, and absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it. And I've been waiting for another book by Diane. This one came out, was it last year? Ooh, that's some tiny handwriting. Or handwriting. What the hell am I saying? This came out 2 years ago. It says 3 girls are missing, 1 is returned, a story begins. Her writing style is very easy to read. God, look at the font in this book. I know I have her other book in paperback, so I wanted to purchase this one also in paperback to kind of like match on my shelves. I don't know where it is. It truly doesn't matter. But if you've read Diane Setterfield before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, her 13th Tale was amazing. It was about a recluse writer who asks our main character, who is like an autobiographical author, to write her story down. And the lady, our main character, is like, I don't really want to interview you and learn about your life. You seem like kind of like a mean lady. But once she's there and she's getting the information from the elderly woman, she's super intrigued and wants to know more. And the mystery of that story was something that I never would have seen coming. And so definitely looking forward to reading this one. Next we have 9. This is by Zach Hine, and it says 9 lives, 1 chance to uncover the truth. It says, in 1808, in a world parallel to our own, a massive storm raged, altering the planet's atmosphere. When the rain finally ended, humanity emerged forever changed. Humans discovered they had not 1 life, but 9. In order to avoid overpopulation, famine, and extinction of resources, governments devised a system of elimination in which humans are rewarded for shedding their extra lives bit by bit until they are left with only 1. Now, I believe when I first learned about this book, I think it was last year. This sticker is going to drive me crazy. This is a Barnes & Noble sticker. Please don't leave any residue. Whew, yay, it didn't. All right. When I read this book, the synopsis last year, what I remember it saying is like you would get, like there was a popular group of people who would get money for dying, and not only that, but I think there's like a group of hitmen that kill people off so that way their lives go down. Maybe. Ooh, there's a map. Ooh, it's purple. Oh, man. What? No. Oh, no. I have to contact Thrift Books. This is not the book that I asked for. Underneath the dust jacket, it says Rogue Wave, which is a siren book. Water Fire Saga Book 2. No, by Jennifer Donnelly. No wonder there was a map. How stupid. I've never had this happen before. Oh my God, I'm kind of annoyed. Well, I don't really need this sticker to be put back on, but I don't get to talk about that book with you. Super bummed. Oh my God, that has never happened. What a traitor. Who sells their books and then secretly puts on a different cover? That's not nice. I hate it. I don't want that book. I've definitely not wanted that book. I've seen them several times. Anyways, this was in my most recent anticipated reads for the YA books. This is 5 Midnights by Anne Davila Cardinal. This is set in Puerto Rico. This one is about 5 kids, 5 friends cursed, 5 deadly fates, 5 nights of retribution. We have that. It's green on the inside. Let's see. Oh, we have, that's what it looks like for the transition or the chapter heads. I like the palm leaves. I like the little skull. But this one says Lupe, so I believe that the Javier. Okay, so this is multiple points of view, and yeah, looking forward to reading about that. There's supposed to be some kind of monsters in that book. And then we have Forget You Know Me by Jessica Strasser. I don't remember what this book is about at all. When a video call between friends captures a shocking incident no one was supposed to see, the secrets and lies it exposes threaten to change their lives forever. That's what it looks underneath the dust jacket. This is a adult thriller. Molly and Liza have always been inviolably close. Even after Molly married Daniel, the couple considered Liza an honorary family member. But after Liza moved away, things grew more strained than anyone wanted to admit in the friendship and the marriage. When Daniel goes away on business, Molly and Liza plan to reconnect with a nice long video chat after the kids are in bed. But when Molly leaves the room to check on a crying child, a man in a mask enters, throwing Liza into a panic. Ooh, that's right. I do remember reading the synopsis again before I purchased the book, and that sounds super creepy, right? Okay, next is The Girls at 17 Swan Street. This is by Yara. Excuse me. This is by Yara Zaghib? It says, lyrical dreamlike style will resonate with fans of Wally Lamb's and Ann Tyler's novels and Augustine Burroughs' memoirs. This, I believe, yeah, is a dancer book. This is a debut novel of a woman's struggle with anorexia and her intimate journey to reclaim her life. But this is fiction, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So our main character is a professional dancer. I love reading about ballet dancers. I love watching like documentaries and movies with ballet dancers, and I don't know what my obsession with ballet is. Probably because I can't do ballet, and I wanted to when I was little and I never did. All right, next I have Will Hunt You by Brian Kirk. I bought this from Amazon a couple weeks back because it was like, I think it was on sale or something, and I was like, ooh, this has been on my wish list for a while, so I picked it up. This says, rumors of a deadly book have been floating around the dark corners of the deep web. A disturbing tale about a mysterious figure who preys on those who read the book. And then this is the book. I can't wait to pick it up. If any of you guys have read any of the books that I just shared, please let me know down below if you liked them, what you liked about them, if I should pick them up sooner rather than later. The same spiel, yada yada. This is, I told you guys I got Meg, I think, from a friend on BookTube. This is from Lila, or she goes by Bookish Grandma. She also goes by, what's her other name? Perfume Girl. Yes. So I do own most of the Meg books in the mass market paperback, but I'm excited to own this one. This is an arc of it, and I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th book. Yeah, I think this is the last book I needed in the series. I think I have them all now. Possibly. I was obsessed with Meg when I first read it a couple years ago, because the perks of books, is that right? I can never, ever, ever, ever remember her channel name. Anyways, she's obsessed with Meg, and so she was talking about it all the time on her channel. I ended up buying it. I absolutely loved it. And then Meg came out 2 years ago in theater, and while I was in Yellowstone, I made sure that I read the entire book to my children. They absolutely loved it, and then we went to the theater together and we all watched the movie. The movie is slightly different than the book is. They're both good, but I believe the book is better. Now, that was just the first Meg. I can't wait to continue on with this series to find out more, because in the ending of the book, which isn't actually shown in the movie, because, you know, then you would have to have sequels for the movie, but in the book, something happens at the end that's a cliffhanger that we all want to know more about, but I don't want to give it away just in case you guys haven't read the books yet. All right, and the very last book that I want to talk about in this book haul is Nightmare by Chad Nicholas. He's an author. Look at the back. I love the artwork. Ooh, sweet. The actual book itself has the same pictures as the dust jacket, but you know, this is black and white and this one is white and black. Okay, so, oh, and he signed it. See how I open things but I don't actually look at him? He wrote me a thank you note in pencil. Dear Melissa, thanks again for doing the review. I really appreciate it. I hope you like it. Thanks, Chad. Okay, so this is a collection of short stories, I believe. No, it's not. What? Let's go back. I read his synopsis. I'm all over the place. This man, Chad, emailed me and asked if I would like to read his novel. And when I read the synopsis, I said yes. So it says here, I guess I'll just read the entire inside flap, maybe? It says, had it come back? No, it couldn't have. He had buried it for good, or at least that's what Scott told himself. But what if it had? Was that why the scarecrow now watched him? That was my main thing. The monster's a scarecrow, and I wanted to read that. All right. But the more Scott tries to ignore it, the more the evidence begins to pile up. So do the bodies, because sometimes the dead don't stay buried. Sometimes the monster survives. That's all I'm going to read from the inside flap. So he sent this. He asked me if I wanted to read this, and I was obsessed with the fact that it has to do with yeah, words, scarecrow. There we go. I really like the chapter heads. That I really like the leaves and the tree branches and the birds and the feathers. And is each one different? No, this one's got the birds on it too. Okay, yeah, definitely looking forward to reading this. Is it already out? When did it come out? It came out this year? I don't know when it came out. I'll look it up and leave all his information down below so you can check out the book yourself. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading it. Thank you again, Chad, for sending me the book. It's small, so I shouldn't have a problem reading it. And the font is pretty big, so it should be a quick read. We will see. All right, this video has now been completed if you were only here for the books. But if you are interested in Boxycharm or Colourpop, please stick around because I'll be opening up those and letting you know what I think about what came in the August and the new things that I wanted to purchase from Colourpop. I'm obsessed with makeup. So thank you again for watching. If you are leaving me, goodbye. I will see you next time. As for the ones that are sticking with me for the makeup, let's get started. So, Keanu, no thank you. Okay, so if you don't know, or you've never watched my videos and you're new, or you've never heard of Boxycharm or what have you, it's a subscription box that comes monthly, and it's $25 per box. I do not have an affiliate code. I am not a helper of them. I pay for this box myself. I believe it is absolutely worth it in my opinion, because not only do you get 5 full-sized items in here, but the box is always going to be way more total. Like the total of the box is way more pricier than what you paid for. So again, you only paid $25, but the box normally is like $100-something worth of products in here. And this is a great way to test out skincare, especially. Maybe if you're not into makeup and you're mostly just into skincare, it's a great way to test out skincare, because skincare is really expensive. And I never know when I go into, say, Ulta or Target or, you know, Save-Ons or, you know, CVS. I don't know what I'm looking for. And so this is a great way to test it out. All right, so for this month's theme, it is spa, glamping, sunbathe, yoga, and slumber. I've only been glamping once in my life, and we were staying in Yellowstone during, or actually it was the Grand Tetons. We were in the Grand Tetons. We stayed in a tent cabin, which basically means it's a room that has a bunk bed. It was a full-size bunk bed, and it had a desk and a chair and some hooks on the walls, so that way you can like hang up towels. And that was it. I mean, there was no bathroom or anything there. It was a real campground, but that was the first time I ever stayed in like a tent cabin. And it was very cool. I typically don't like glamping. I'm super snobby when it comes to camping in general. I like being able to sleep in a tent on the ground with the moon overhead, hearing the, you know, nature, making fires, eating canned goods and MREs and, you know, things like that, and then hiking and just being hot and sweaty and exhausted. And I just love everything about camping. So when people go, oh, I like camping too, I go in an RV and I sleep in a bed with sheets, and I get to poop in a toilet with, you know, flushable, like running water. I'm just like, that's not camping. That's, you know, like, not camping. It's not camping. You're basically in a mobile home. You're at home in a different area. It's not camping. I digress. Okay, first things first. We have, Glam and Glow. This is a very pricey product. I do have the, is it pomegranate? I have a, oh no, it's raspberry smoothie. I have a raspberry smoothie facial, like, probiotic kind of face mask where you put it on after you've washed your face, and then you just rinse it off. This here, though, is a Moisture Trip Omega Rich Moisturizer. Ooh, it's 1.7 ounces. I like the green. Let's see what it smells like. It's green inside. It doesn't smell like anything really. I know that the last one I got smelled exactly like Tillamook yogurt. This one just smells like fresh, I guess, like a regular moisturizer. It did look, I don't want to touch it just yet, but it did look really thin, you know, like not a heavy cream. All right, and this is $54. So again, right there, I paid $25 for this box. If you didn't like anything else in the box, but you do like Glam and Glow, this is already totally worth it. And then everything else is extra. And you know, with me personally, anything that I feel like I don't particularly need because it's something that I have too much of, like it's excessive or the color might be off, I just will give it to my little sister. Next we have Morphe's, I got this, a 4-piece eye brush collection. It has a blender, a crease a packer brush, and then like an eyeliner brush. It says it on the back. Oval shadow brush, Pro Firm blending crease brush, tapered mini blender brush, and an angled liner brush. I always say that you can't have too many brushes, but maybe you can. I definitely don't need that eyeliner one. I might actually give this to my sister. We will see, but the Morphe brushes set is $12. Then we have Aesthetica Sunset Bronzer. Let's see what this looks like. It says, Sunset Bronzer gives you a beachy glow without stepping foot in the sand. The rich coppery tone lends just the right amount of color for a natural looking tan. This round mirrored compact is loaded with pigmented matte powder to help both amateurs and pros achieve a flawless bronze warmth. Alright, so it comes in this little, what is that called? It's not styrofoam. It's kind of like styrofoam. I think it's styrofoam. Anyways, here's the compact. Let's open it up. See how dark it is. Oh, it's not bad. That's actually perfect. You never know with bronzers if it's going to be too dark for your skin tone. And I mean, the light that you see right now is just from my bathroom, but yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you can kind of see it. I can definitely see that it'll do more of like a contour than a bronze, but maybe that's just because of the lighting. It might be a little bit darker in other lighting, but yeah, it feels nice. It feels like any other powder. There's nothing like exceptionally new about the way it feels, but oh my gosh, it smells like absolutely nothing. I like that it has a mirror. The only compact I own is a CoverGirl powder compact from a million years ago that I need to throw away, and the mirror's crap. I want a big handheld mirror. All right, next we have, oh wait, that is, bronzer is $24. And then we have this I Am Inspiring Definer Brow Pencil by Real Her, possibly. This is certified cruelty-free, paraben-free, waterproof, and vegan. Now this eyebrow pencil is $16. I use the L'Oreal brow pencil, so I'm looking forward to this one. This, oh, not bad. Let's see. It's kind of dark. It might be a little bit too dark for me. We will see. And it feels very dry. It's not creamy whatsoever. It's kind of actually like crumbly, but look at that. I just barely put it on and it's not smudging at all. It is retractable, and on the other side there is a spoolie, thank goodness. And this one doesn't look like it's gonna break off. The L'Oreal one, there is a portion right here that can be detached, and so the last time I used it, this came undone and it fell off, which was really annoying. I like how slim it is. The spiral hairs, whatever, the brush itself is pretty widespread. I don't know how well that will do, but again, we will test it out and see, and I'll let you know if I like it or not. Because this is not a makeup channel, I can generally only speak about these products while I'm unboxing them. I don't think I'll ever like have a dedicated video on like what was good and what wasn't. Yes.
Is it okay if I can watch a video on TV at 2 o'clock?
Yes. Alright, and the very last thing in the box is this, ooh, it's Butter London. It says Teddy Boy. This is a 9-piece eyeshadow palette. I already told you, the brow pencil was $16, and then this shadow palette is $28. Oh, those are the colors on the back. So it's a more neutral palette. And that's the packaging. It is cruelty free. Oops. And it opens like that. I like that it's got the magnets. It does have a mirror. I don't ever go about and do my makeup. I would never do my makeup on the fly. I always do it in my bathroom. But I do like these colors. Those are pretty. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes. And then we have like 4 shimmers. So let's check it out. Freddie. Simon. These are pretty very, very light. And slightly patchy. So that's just the first row. You can barely see it because I suck at swatching because this is not my job. I don't mind the shimmers. I wonder how well the mattes are going to blend out, because Freddie seems like really, really light. We will see. Rupert's not very dark either, and I think that's supposed to be a black. All right, well, I'll check it out, and if I don't like it, I'll give it to my sister, although I don't believe I have that much. It's not like I have a full palette of just neutrals, but I do have a lot of palettes, so this might not be something that I need to keep. Anyways, again, that is $28. So total, this whole box was, so the box was $134 altogether, and again, I only spent $25. I did get, again, a skincare, I got a moisturizer, a brow product, a bronzer, some brushes, and an eye palette. And literally, again, I'm not sponsored, they don't pay me for this, but this is the 8th month now that I have been getting this box, and it is very on par with exactly the quiz that I took at the beginning before I started getting the boxes. These are all the things I wanted, so I've never gotten anything that hasn't been stylized for me personally. Even the color story, like the things that they send me, the bronzers and everything, are typically for my shade or my tone of skin. So yeah, I definitely enjoy Boxycharm, and if they're ever watching, please, I would love to be sponsored, because, you know, you're kind of pricey. I mean, $25 isn't hugely pricey, but at the same time, I don't want to buy it either. All right, last box that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and that is my Colourpop box. They recently just came out with a bunch of new launches, and the main reason why I went on to Colourpop to buy this box is because I've always wanted to try out freckles, and they just recently came out with a freckle pen, so I'm looking forward to trying that out. Wow, they went nuts with the foam in this package, which is exciting because I have purchased things before from Colourpop, and being Colourpop is in LA and I'm in San Diego, you would think that it wouldn't be that much of a struggle to get here, but my things have been broken before when they came. All right, so the first thing I purchased was So Jaded, the So Jaded palette. This is Kathleen Light's collaboration. Now I own all of her palettes that she has collaborated with Colourpop on, and a few of her lippy stuff. I'm obsessed with Kathleen lights. If you guys didn't know, yes I am. All right, so this is the So Jaded palette. And then here are all of, look at how pretty. Oh my God. Now I know people don't like pressed glitter on their eyes. I do, and I don't care. I've never gotten pressed glitter in my eyeball. But there are 2 pressed glitters in here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like 11 or 12 shimmers. I know that there's different kinds of, like, you can't tell what that color is. And then there's a bunch of mattes. So, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's all beautiful. These are supposed to be like gem colors, and I love it. I'm excited. Do you guys, can you put that down a little bit? Do you guys keep everything in the unicartons? Because I do. I wonder if I'm weird and I'm the only one who does that. I just feel like it stays nicer if I keep it in the unicarton, and then I know that that my makeup isn't going to break if it accidentally gets dropped, or it's not going to get dirty or what have you. So I always keep it in the unicarton. So that was the first thing I purchased. I think this was $18 maybe. I don't know. You make me melt. All right, so there's that. And then I also purchased 2 other items. This box actually wasn't that big. I bought that freckle pen. They didn't have the light brown, so I bought the dark brown. And I don't know if that's going to be too dark. I mean, it might. It might. Let's just pretend. I don't even know how this works. But I wanted to try it. I wanted freckles too, but I think this might be too dark for my face. Absolutely. I'm sure I should have gotten the I should have gotten the lighter brown, but I did want to test it out because it is like a marker pen, and so I'm wondering if it's going to dry out quickly or not. I know I already have like sunspots. That's the worst. I was trying to figure out if my sunspots would be the same color as this freckle pen so that way it would match the rest of my face. And then I also got a Luxe Velvet liquid lipstick. I've never tried this before, so I'm hoping it's good. Ooh. And I bought Take a Bow. Oh my God, this is quite dark. This is way darker than I was expecting. The picture online did not look like this. It looked more of like a mauve-y color. And this looks more red. Although it, I don't know, it feels really nice. It smells like vanilla cupcakes. And yeah, I like it. It's definitely not transfer proof. Wow, that's a big lip smacky. Yeah, well, cool. I like it regardless. It's an hour now. That is it. That was my entire August book haul slash friend sent items slash makeup and one book from an author. Thank you again, Chad, for sending me your book. And yeah, that's it. I need to go contact Thrift Books now because of that wrong book. Oh my gosh, so annoying. All right, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you have a wonderful week. Anybody living in San Diego, in my area, and you have children, good luck tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a nightmare. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.